the other day I mentioned, I was on the fence, like, what case do I want to get next? I ended up getting a Paldea Evolved booster box case for, same price listed here, different seller. It was $2,800 after, tax and everything. It was closer to 29. Um, why did I choose this over something like, Ascended Heroes ETB case, $1,800, or Prismatic, 1850, pushing, 1900 right now, 2000 again. I already got one of these Prismatic ETB cases, so I kind of want to just diversify. I know, it would have been smart to probably get another one, but I just want to have a couple different things. Like I mentioned, I don't have a booster box case of anything. Um, so I thought, Ascended Heroes, again, I just feel like it's just so new still. And I get it, I want to wait for it to drop below 1,500, and it's like, well, what's the difference between $200-$300 at this point? You know what I mean? Buy it now, forget about it, and then you don't have to worry. It's just I just feel like in a year from now, similar to Prismatic, you know what I mean? Like in a year from now, it won't be that much different of a price point. Just my personal opinion. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if at the rate it's going that by July or something that it's a $2,500 booster box case. I mean, that's pretty much the trajectory we're heading on right now. But I just don't want to take that risk. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not in the I'm going to wait. I guess I am in the I'm going to wait for the specific product I want to get, an ETB case of Ascended Heroes. But I've already mentioned I got a few of the Pokemon Center ETBs, a few of the regular ones, and I'm sure there'll be more Target restocks and stuff of these regular ETBs, and I can just try to click a few buttons and get a few more of those, and then maybe I save up enough of those ETBs to the point where I sell all my loose ones. I put that money towards getting a case. That way, I'm really only just paying for like a case premium, with like the profit margin right there. If I get them all, for MSRP. So that's why I'm going to be patient here. And if it gets more being printed and cases drop down below 1,500, then I'll buy one. I just want to put my money into something that I think is a little more secure, I guess might be the word to say. That's why I got the Paldea Evolved booster box case, because I just know it's already out of rotation now. The block's over. The next block will be Surging Sparks and Prismatic and all those sets. So I thought about it really hard, because it's a lot cheaper to get into Surging Sparks booster box case at $1,800 versus Paldea Evolved for 2,800. My decision was based on just I look at the set list for Surging Sparks, and it's the Pikachu and a couple good Latios, Milotic, Latios, and I don't know, I guess someone got this Durant card signed by Kevin Durant, so that's kind of memeable. But after that you get to the golds, and it's just I just don't see the depth here. And then I just see the Pikachu as the top chase, and now I got all the Pikachus that have been made, filter on English, and what do we see here? Ascended Heroes and Ascended Heroes, and then there's Surging Sparks. It's just what I mean. I feel like more people are going to be trying to chase this Pikachu versus the Surging Sparks one. And it seems like based on the price of Ascended Heroes right now, that's the trend is. And, a lot of people are saying Surging Sparks is slept on. But, I mean, when you got a better art chase card in a different set, people are going to chase that one over this one. And that doesn't negate, people are still going to want to chase the other cards and stuff, you know what I mean? And if it's cheaper, more people might want to open it versus Ascended Heroes. But, the rip and ship data I watch, no one's opening Surging Sparks. It's basically Ascended Heroes and Prismatic. I don't even think, honestly, no one's even opening Destined Rivals that much on the rip and ships that I watch. It's really just Ascended Heroes, Prismatic, and a couple other random sets, whatever the flavor of the week is. And then I go over to Paldea Evolved card list. You know what I mean? You got the Raichu, Tyranitar, and then the Magikarp. I mean, no explanation here. I filter on just all the Magikarps English that have been made, price high to low. Number 3. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 full arts in the top 10, and the rest are older Shining Magikarp, Legendary Collection. All these other ones are just just expensive from time maturation and things like that. It's just, but this one just sticks out like a sore thumb. And Magikarp doesn't get a lot of I don't want to say it doesn't get a lot of love, but compared to Pikachu, I mean, what I mean, you're not going to see nearly as many Magikarp cards. Like this Magikarp card could surpass even the full art Magikarp from Team Up at some point. I wouldn't be surprised. And that's why I justified going with the Paldea Evolved booster box, not only just for the Magikarp, but just has the depth as well. And I get a lot of people don't really care for a lot of these Gen 9 Pokemon cards, but you can't argue with depth. Pull rates, like I already mentioned, early Scarlet Violet era, it was like 1 in 32 packs gets you a special illustration rare. So 6 booster boxes, booster box case, 6 SIRs, multiple IRs that are really kind of the more chased after cards in this set. But still, like imagine being guaranteed basically an SIR in every box. A lot of the earlier sets in Scarlet Violet 2, you could pull like double bangers like you did in the end of Sword and Shield era. So it's got a lot going for it. And a lot of people try to clown on this set because it's the second most expensive booster box, I think, in Scarlet Violet era behind Destined Rivals. And there's a reason why. And similar to Prismatic, a lot of people crap on this, but it can't knock the price down. People crap on Prismatic, you can't knock that price down either. As much as you try, as much as they try to print, it just feels like this was the safer investment, and the most likely that I feel like will go up over time, not exponentially, but gradually. And that's all I really care about. I don't want to chase buying this right now at 1800 and be like, oh sweet, got to 2500 in the summertime. Like, I just feel like I'd rather, because I'm holding this for the long term, and I know this will go up very well long term, but I could just see the Paldea of all booster box case, you know what I mean, just going from like $3,000 to like 10 grand in a couple of years, versus this ETB case in a couple of years might go from, what is it right now, 1800, 1900 to down to 1500 next year maybe, and I could buy one. But then again, in a couple of years from now, once that's out of print, maybe it goes to, I don't know, 2 grand, 3 grand, basically what the Paldea evolved booster box case is. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a 5 grand case in like a year or two, because that's just the way that things are going right now. But then I factor in, 30th anniversary is coming up. So I think when this comes out, a lot of focus will move away from here. There's just so much focus on Ascended Heroes right now, is because no one wants Perfect Order. So they go to something earlier that's still, in circulation, available, and things like that. So they go to Ascended Heroes. I think when we get to this 30th anniversary point, we get the ETB, he's coming out, case of 10, and, Ultra Premium Collection, things like that. Like, a lot of people are going to shift their focus away from Ascended Heroes. I mean, like I mentioned, no one's opening Destined Rivals on Rip and Ships. I barely see it get open now. And I watch the Rip and Ships. So, like, they could give their numbers and stuff like that. But I mean, just from the eyeball test, from what I'm watching, it's just basically Ascended Heroes. Like, every order that people are doing on the Rip and Ships. And once the 30th anniversary comes around, I don't think this is going to completely disappear, but it's going to take a huge backseat. And that's why I'm using the balance of, my last Facebook sale and the first Facebook sale I did. I'm leaving that saved up so I can buy a few cases of the 30th, because I think this is going to surprise a lot of people. Actually, it won't surprise a lot of people, because it's going to be really good. Everyone's going to want it, and it's going to just surpass all expectations. At least that's what I think. All subjective at the end of the day. But yeah, just want to make a quick rant. What I bought, why I bought it, just my perspective, my thoughts on, these different sets and things like that, the price points. Yeah, leave a comment. Like, let me know what you guys are doing. Are you still going all in on Ascended Heroes? I know it's going to continue to go up. It's on a crazy trajectory right now, but just trying to, think of other things. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.